What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction video. Today we're going to be in the spirit of thankfulness. We're going to be reacting to something. Quite honestly, I'm glad I didn't put an effort into watching earlier because it looked like it turned out pretty poopy. I'm just gonna put that out in the front. Looks like it turned out pretty bad, but we're gonna be reacting to some of the build-up and what actually happened with the classic Thanksgiving Day parade. Let's get into this.
Not even a pandemic could deflate this holiday tradition. Those humongous balloons pumped up with helium will rise again for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade. This year they'll be pulled by utility
The
vehicles.
boss, baby.
Instead of the 100 or so people each balloon is typically tethered to,
Okay.
those human handlers will
They're
not
gonna be
be
pulled
moving
by
up for
ATVs.
next year.
Probably I'll be there underneath that balloon, whatever balloon they give me.
In all, the big balloon
What?
count is dropping from
Okay.
16 last year to 12 this year.
Oh.
The number of floats sinks from 26 to 18.
Okay.
And the parade workforce, that's been cut by 88%. Put simply, this
Look
year's
at how
blueprint,
virtuous we
fewer
are.
footprints for more safety.
Normally we see a lot of crowds, we have a lot of clowns, we have a lot of balloon handlers.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you a second to see if you see anything ironic here. Let me know. What we've got here, folks, is the classic 6 feet rule. Because the COVID cannot spread farther than 6 feet. But really, what is more fascinating to me, and straight up comical, is look at the huddles. The huddles of people. Just huddling. Look at the huddles. I don't know why it's so funny. We've got the people. Look at how virtuous we are. We're gonna 6 feet apart. Do not come closer to me. We've got huddles of two different huddles. But what are they doing? What is this? What is this, socializing? What is this, interacting? Let's continue. Man, that was great.
Just not going to have as many people this year.
Good stuff today, show.
NYPD has cut back on parade staffing by about 80% and does not expect many spectators to show up. Those who do will be reminded to practice social distancing.
And we're not asking people to show up, and of course there will be plenty of measures to make sure there are no crowds.
Rehearsals offered a glimpse of what to expect.
Yeah, you're not asking people to show up like you did when Trump put the China ban into effect, and you were like, "Oh, me and my family are gonna be dining in Chinatown tonight because the president's a racist."
They'll don nutcracker costumes on Herald Square.
I don't know what's
Around
happening.
Since 1924, the Macy's parade was canceled only 3 times during World War II.
That's pretty creepy.
Not even a snowstorm in 1989 could ground the procession. A
Nice.
blissfully stubborn event that in 2020 is still standing tall. And for that, we are thankful.
We need this.
Are we
I
really
need this now
thankful?
more than ever. We are New York tough, and this parade is really a
Hold on. Did this lady just say New York tough? Let's think about what they're calling tough here. Let's think a bunch of guys in ATVs driving down the road, pulling balloons in the air. Yeah, we are tough. We're gritty. We get down to the hard work. It's not tough. It's not tough to put on a parade. Okay, let's be honest about one thing. That's not tough. I know 2020, it's been a rough year, but well, you know, I'm still not giving that one to you.
display, and it's a showcase for all of New York. And I think that people are going to look at this and they're going to say, you know what? If New York City can put on this parade, we
don't
can
know.
get through a pandemic.
They're building it up quite a bit.
A couple other changes we want to point out. First is the parade route.
What's up, Friar?
It is about 2.5 miles long. Starts way up around 77th Street.
That's a long parade.
Marches through Manhattan and ends around 34th Street. This year very different. It's basically about a block around Herald Square and the
What?
Macy's flag.
2.5 miles. No, I'm not city folk, but that's a lot of blocks, right? 1 block? Are you kidding me? What in the world? Hold on. They said there's like 12 balloons and like at least over 10 floats. Riddle me this. Here's a good question of the day. How can a parade length be shorter than the amount of things in that parade? How does that work? What is going on? Let's take a look at how it actually turned out. I've got to be honest here. It's not looking so good. I tried to skim through this because it's like an hour and 40-minute live stream. What is happening? We're like an hour into the stream, right? Has the parade started? I have so many questions. Let's try and scroll through here and see if we can't get any some good action, some good parade action, you know? Okay, I think we got the boss baby coming in. Oh my goodness, this is so depressing. If there was a parade to showcase how depressing...
now for boss baby.
If there was a parade to showcase how depressing 2020 has been, this would be it.
The net's coming off now.
The net's coming off. Oh boy. The net's stuck. We gotta unclip the neck. Jimmy, get in there and unclip the neck, please. Is this what it's always like? I don't think so. Guys, and you know they were building this thing up so much, it turned out to be absolute poo-poo. Okay, it's just poo-poo. Why are they not moving? They only gotta go a block. Let's get the show on the road, folks.
All right.
Drivers, start your engines.
Boss baby.
Boss baby.
Boss baby.
What's with the whistling? Can we stop that? And that's it. I appreciate Actionkid going down there and trying to get a shot and actually trying to pretend like it was something exciting. But you know what's very funny to me? What's actually very comical to me? You think about the sheer amount of effort that likely hundreds and hundreds of people put into making these balloons float down a block of city of New York. Like just a block. Okay, this is nothing extraordinary, but it took a lot of work, right? You can see there's lots of people involved. I gotta be honest here, I think we're focusing our energy in the wrong places, folks. Because people's constitutional rights are literally being violated, like right before our eyes. As COVID cases surge again nationwide, the SCOTUS late Wednesday barred New York from enforcing certain limits on attendance at churches and synagogues in areas designated as hard hit by the virus. And blah, 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 blah. Cuomo said SCOTUS issued a political decision that is, quote, irrelevant from any practical impact because the religious institutions that sued are no longer under restrictions. Yeah, you removed those restrictions, what, about a week ago? I don't know about you, but when I think of Supreme Court rulings, the one thing I don't think about is irrelevant. When I think of power-hungry dictator wannabes, governors like Andrew Cuomo, Governor Newsom, when your police officers in your counties don't even want to follow the restrictions and enforce them from your office, that's what's irrelevant. Hey there. If you're wondering why I'm smiling, it's because I'm coming to you from the land of the past where America was still free. Just kidding. Kind of. Not really. If you enjoyed this content, you can subscribe right there. You can also watch anything that's may or may not be flying over my head at this very moment.